We're going to hear from our winning crew chief in today's 39th annual Pennsylvania 400, and that is Alan Gustafson. And big win today here for the number 24 Drive to End Hunger Chevrolet. You're joined to your left by young son Austin Gustafson. Congratulations, Alan. This is a big win here for the 24 car. You're now move up to 12th in points, and you are the number 2 wild card contender. So a lot happened here in the last 4 or 5 hours for the 24 team. But talk about, certainly an interesting race when you have the rain coming. You got to be thinking ahead. And how does that all play into a day like today?
Yeah, obviously that was a great day for us. We gained some momentum the last several weeks with performance and points, but we knew that we needed a win to put ourselves in contention for the wild card. So winning today was a huge deal, and we didn't have the fastest car, I don't think, but I think we had a good enough car to drive from 27th to top 5, and fortunately we got a break. And then the rain. It was a tough call in the rain. I thought that potentially we were going to have to restart the race and run for a little bit. And fortunately for us, we didn't have to. And it seemed to me that Casey was probably going to be our biggest competition, but he had a flat right rear tire. So all worked out in our way. It was a really good day. Really proud of Jeff and all the guys for persevering and putting ourselves in position to win the race today.
Okay, thank you, Alan. And this time we're going to hear from our race-winning driver, Jeff Gordon, driver of the number 24 Drive to End Hunger Chevrolet for Hendrick Motorsports. This is Jeff's 86th career win. He's 3rd all-time in the history of the sport. His first win in 212. It's his 6th win at Pocono. He becomes the all-time winner in the NASCAR Sprint Cup Series at Pocono, passing Bill Elliott. They both were tied for that. And maybe even more importantly, at least right now, Jeff Gordon moves into 2nd as far as wild card contenders. And as I said to Alan, a lot happened here for that team here the last 3 or 4 hours. So congratulations. Talk about how you come in here. You had to get a win. You got to win. And now you're right back in it.
Well, Pocono has been a special place for us. We got to win that last year. And, it's been a very interesting year, to say the least. And I'm most proud of Alan. We've had some trying times this year. On a crew chief has so many responsibilities and so much pressure on him. The driver does too, but I just feel like as a crew chief, and it's the toughest job out there. And when we've had cars capable of winning races like Martinsville, and I could think of a handful of times where we were in position to win them, and things didn't go our way for whatever reason. And to see this race unfold the way it did, certainly makes up for a lot of those woulda, coulda, shouldas this year. So things are coming together at the right time. The attitude of this team is that we don't ever give up. We keep fighting, and we go to the racetrack, try to win. And today, we got the win. And it's nice to know that things can still go our way. I hate it for the 48 and those guys, with what happened. But, we haven't had a whole lot go our way this year. To have the first 4 cars in front of you all side up the racetrack, and you go by and then win the race with the rain and stuff. It's nice to know that at least things can still go our way. So this is a big boost for us as a team. And I think more importantly than that, we drove from 27th up to inside the top 5 or 6, and that's no easy task here at Pocono. So it wasn't like we just kind of fluked into it. We put ourselves in position for that good fortune to happen, and that's all we've been talking about. We need to do more of, and we did it today.
Well, thank you, Jeff, and we'll take questions now for either Jeff or Alan. Let's start right here with David, please, and then we'll go to Scott, and then we'll go to David, and then I think Candace has one, and then Nate, and we'll just keep going.
That's for Alan. Right before that restart, I think you radioed Jeff and said this is it. Did you predict that this was going to happen, that you thought something crazy was going to happen out there?
No, I felt like our car was a good car, and I don't know that it's just so hard to tell. You don't have clean air. I don't know if we were as good as the 48 or the 17. I felt like the 5 was really good. So in that position, I was just explaining to Jeff, this is a restart that we need to get it all on, and if we can get a good one, I felt like we could contend for a top 3 finish. But I've seen a lot of restarts here at Poconos. I'm sure you guys have, and anything can happen. I'm not surprised at all that happened. Usually the guy who gets the run off of 2 is the guy who's leading coming back around the start-finish line. So Jeff got a great restart, and he basically put us in position, I think, by clearing Casey. I think that was the key. And he got Casey cleared into 1 there, and then the seas parted. So it was more of I was trying to inform Jeff the urgency of the situation, that we weren't really going to get another shot because the rain was coming, and to get all you could get, because obviously everybody in this room knows that we're counting every point, and every thing matters for us at this season right now. So we wanted to get all we could get.
Let's go Scott over to Nate, then we'll work to Candace and then David.
Scott Walsh from the Scranton Times. Jeff, you talk about how you came up from 27th to put yourself in position. Can you talk about how you did that? Was it adjustments on pit road? Was it just you had a good car but just had a bad qualifying? What combination of the things? What got you up front from the back?
I'll be honest, it was a rough weekend for us. I mean, we ran really good here earlier in the season when we were here in June, and I mean, I thought we'd come back here and really be strong. And in practice, we were off. We just couldn't. We even when we found the balance, didn't quite have the speed, and so then the one shining moment that we had, I felt like in practice, was that we made a qualifying run and the car was pretty good. And we went out to qualify, and most of it was just me trying too hard. But the track freed up, lost a little bit of grip, and I just pushed it too hard and took ourselves out of a top 10 starting position on my birthday at the same time. So it was not a fun birthday. I was kicking myself, and so this is why when I get asked in here and when things aren't going well about, well, how's your relationship with Alan, and what about your team and your finishes and all that stuff, that I just keep praising this guy, because I'm telling you, when we have moments in a day like we had, they drop the green, and I've got all the confidence in the world in that race car that it's going to be good. And it was. They dropped the green, and we just started passing cars. And we are actually even able to make adjustments to make it better. And then, and it's no secret, our pit crew got criticized for last week, and they stepped up. I mean, that last green flag stop, it was a great stop. I mean, we made up a ton of time, on pit road right there, and had a good race car. And so, all those things I've been talking about that haven't gone our way this year, they did go our way. We had a fast race car. We had good pit stops. He called a great race, and I got a good restart. And 48 got loose. So, that's all the things that haven't gone our way. And they did today, and that's what I love, is that it solidifies, to us, to this team, that these things can happen. We just got to keep fighting.